Hi everyone, this is Adam. I am finally making a new video. Someone on Tumblr asked me to make a video about what my singing voice is like now that I am 1 year and 5 months on T. So here we go. So when I started testosterone, I was very nervous about what it was going to do to my singing voice. And for that reason, I started on a very low dose of T. It was like a quarter of the dose that people normally start on. So what I did was I started with that very small dose, and as time went on, I increased the dosage little by little until I was up to what my doctor recommended for a full dose. So the changes I noticed at first were very subtle and very small. I didn't notice a big drop in my voice until I was 5 months on T. But even though my speaking voice hadn't changed that much, I was noticing changes in my singing voice very early on in the process. It started with just a narrowing of my range a little bit. I still couldn't sing very low, but I started to lose some of the notes off the top of my range. And then very slowly I started to develop a lower range. I could sing more in the tenor range, very high tenor range, when I was like 2 or 3 months on T. And then it just dropped a whole bunch and I was like down in the baritone range. Mostly because I hadn't really worked on my technique yet as a tenor singer, and it's like a whole different mechanism from going from a soprano to a tenor. It's very different, a very different way of using the voice. And so I hadn't really developed that technique yet, and so I didn't have a higher range in my chest voice. And so I thought I was a baritone for like 2 months. And then my voice teacher fixed that, and I'm a tenor now. For a long time, I was able to keep a lot of my soprano range, and the quality didn't really suffer all that much, which was really awesome. I thought I was going to be able to keep that all, but that's not how it turned out. Slowly, very, very slowly, but surely, my soprano range started to weaken. Maybe because I was using it less, maybe just because that's how it works with voice changes. I'm not really sure what it was. But I noticed that the quality was changing and I definitely lost some range. And it sounds much more like a falsetto now than a true soprano. So that's pretty much the story of my singing voice and how that's going. I've been working with a voice teacher for a few months now, mostly on musical theater rep, some classical rep, and a lot of technique, just to open up my tenor range and allow those higher notes to blossom. So I'm going to demonstrate what my voice sounds like now with a piece from Pippin. Or at least part of it. We'll see how it goes. I haven't sung all that much today, so we'll see. So this is Corner of the Sky. Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goal. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. That last verse is a little rough. Woo. I'm still in the process of getting used to what my tenor voice is, because I spent 24 years as a soprano, so it's definitely a process. I feel like I'm back in college, like back at that sort of skill level, but knowing the technique in my head, but then not being able to implement it in my body, which is kind of frustrating sometimes, but it's just a work in progress. It's gonna happen as it happens, and I'm just along for the ride. So now I'm going to attempt to demonstrate what my falsetto sounds like now. We'll see how this goes. I haven't really used my falsetto in quite a while, so I thought I would dig up a piece that I used to sing as a soprano and see how that sounds. So I'm gonna be singing Music for a While by Purcell. This is gonna be a cappella, so excuse any intonation issues, please. Music. It just feels a lot less effortless to sing in that range than it used to. I have to work very hard for something that it used to just come out. And yeah, it's just different. It feels different, it sounds different to me, and it's just a different voice. I like my voice. I like that it has versatility now, and I can sing sort of up where I used to, and I can sing all of these things that I used to want to sing and still want to sing in the tenor range. And yeah, I'm just pleased with how much more confident I am in my voice. I still get nervous before performing, but it's not like the crippling anxiety that I used to feel while performing, which may be due to the fact that I'm not wearing a dress and heels anymore when I'm performing. I feel much more comfortable in my body when I'm performing, and it also probably has something to do with the way my voice sounds now. It just feels more natural to me, and I feel a lot more confident about singing and about just my voice and my body and my presence in general. So all of those are positive things. I hope this video has been informative to you if you are a singer who identifies as trans, or if you are a singer who is interested in trans vocalists. Yeah. Until next time, I will see you later. Goodbye!